Hey guys, David, welcome back to my channel. Hey, we are on our first road trip to Colorado. We just arrived actually yesterday, and I think we filled up 4 times, at least 4 times. And see if you guys can answer this question. Every time we fill it up, normally when I fill up just in my local driving in Oklahoma, it would say I have around 300 miles range, 298, 301, that kind of thing. But for whatever reason, every single time that we filled up, it went down considerably. Like it was at 280, then it was at 265, then it went to 218. And that's what it would say after we filled up at the gas station what the range was. So I don't know if it's elevation level or what, but I just thought that was strange that every time we filled up, it showed less range on a full tank of gas before we even left the gas station.
I think we had a heavy load. Maybe that was.
Well, that's true too. We did have a lot of things in the vehicle. So, again, I've got the 22 Gladiator Mojave, and man, we had this thing packed. I should have showed you guys all this stuff we had in here. We had several totes in the back full of bags, pillows, and then of course in the very back we had your 2 big suitcases, my big suitcase, a big old ice chest,
all our food.
We brought all of our food for the most part, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't even look at what the range was, miles per gallon, but I'm sure it wasn't my normal awesome 14 to 15 miles per gallon. It wasn't very good, but it's still a great trip. Now, one thing that was really cool is that we swapped being drivers every few hours or so. I think actually Andrew drove more than I did, but so got her a chance to drive the vehicle quite a bit, which is super awesome because guess what? We have a 23 Rubicon ordered. Not going to tell you what color it is. You guys have to wait and see what that's going to be, but I will give you a hint, and just for fun for those that watch the channel, I think it'd be kind of fun to see who can guess the color. I'll give you one hint. One hint.
Don't give a hint.
It'll be an odd hint. Like it's a color. It's a color from the manufacturer of the wrap of my Tesla. That's all I'm going to tell you. So there you go. See if you can figure it out. But we'll do just some cool rims and tires, wrap it. Probably about it. It'll be super sweet. But yeah, so that's coming. But this is our first time to Colorado, and this thing is doing great. It's kind of cool going up and down and all these windy roads for those that haven't gone to Colorado. It's our first trip to Colorado for vacation. This is our anniversary trip. 25 years. So actually our anniversary was back in January. We just didn't want to go anywhere cold. So we waited for here. And of course the first day on the way here, what did it do? Man, I detailed the vehicle, and I'll show you here what the vehicle looked like the day before we left. Super clean, detailed it out, vacuumed it, and then within about 11 minutes on the road it started raining. And it rained a good bit of the trip, and so kind of disappointed. Yeah, I knew we were going to have the bugs from the highway all over the windshield, but that was fine. We had to clean the windshield every other time or every time we filled up, but the car didn't stay very clean very long. But we got all kinds of stuff planned. Day 1, see, of course we had to find a gym. That was like priority. Now the place we're staying has an awesome full kitchen, so we get to cook all of our foods. I know that some of you guys are like, you're on vacation, why you bring your food, why you cook? We meal prep. We just try to eat healthy all the time. And what else? The
gym's in walking distance.
The gym is in walking distance. It was fun, or kind of fun for us. We like coffee. So there's like 4, well, we think there's at least 4 different coffee shops between where we're staying and the gym, or roughly around there. So we're going to hit at least 4 different places on this week trip to a coffee shop, so we can try all the coffee shops. Today we booked a it's not excursion, whitewater rafting for tomorrow. We've never been whitewater rafting, so that's super cool. We got that coming up. Then we're going to book a hot air balloon ride. My daughter actually did a hot air balloon ride on their honeymoon, and so I've always wanted to do it. It's one of the things my grandma wanted to do. So I think it'd be super fun. Plus, being in Colorado should be beautiful. And then what else? And then we're going to want to do some...
We want to find a zip line.
Zip line. And then we want to do the hot springs. And then we picked, because we meal prep, we pick one day typically as a refeed day, you know, where we're up in our macros, up our carbs and fats and whatnot. And so we're picking Friday as the day we're going to go. There's a specialty pizza place here in town. What was the name of it? Hernando's? I think it's Hernando's.
Sounds Mexican though.
Oh yeah, it does. Sure. But it was highly recommended, so that'll be our Friday. And then our Thursday morning.
Maybe it was Fernando's.
You're right, it is Fernando's. You're right, because the one I said was probably more Mexican. And then the day before on Thursday, we plan on doing the breakfast, going out for breakfast versus eating in our room to Wake and Bacon. That was highly recommended. Is there any other places we were going to try to do for food? I think that was it, wasn't it?
Oh, the coffee bagel place.
Oh yeah, coffee bagel place. I think that's part of our 4 or so coffee places we try to hit in one. We don't know what they serve and what they have at each of these coffee places, if they actually have good pastries or bake or whatever. And so
nobody wants pastries.
Or no pastries. But we're going in for good coffee, hopefully. And then if there's something else there that we think we need to have with our coffee, then so be it. But yeah. And what else we got going? Of course, this morning we started where there's not a single cloud in the sky. Beautiful blue skies. And then right now, what time is it? 1:30, and lots of clouds in the sky, and it looks like possible rain at some point. So, but yeah, there's all kinds of horses over there. So anyway, guys, so we're super excited. We're going to share some of the things on this trip. Hopefully share some Jeep stuff with you guys, and just some fun things that we get the chance to do, and have a little footage. We've already been told we can't video on the rapids, but I'm sure we can video on the hot air balloon, I would hope.
Yeah.
And some of the other things. So
I think they do professional photos and stuff.
Oh yeah. So we'll have some of that too. So anyway, oh yeah, we're on the way. Oh yeah, we're on the way to Grand Lake, Colorado, and we're going to do a little hiking trip, short hike. I'm not a big hiker, but I think we're 3.5 mile hike kind of thing. And so we're going to see that at Grand Lake, because today's July 4th. So tonight is some festivities for 4th of July, obviously, for the fireworks. So can't wait for that. It should be super beautiful there at Grand Lake. And yeah. So anyway, I think that's all I got for now. But can't wait to get on with the rest of this trip. We got all kinds of cool stuff to do. Beautiful weather. Scenery is unbelievable. Mountains everywhere, snow tops still in July, and just super nice. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. We got lots more to show you guys, and in the meantime, we'll keep enjoying our trip. Alright, we are hiking down the trails. What trails is this again? Northern Inlet Trails.
Cascade Falls.
Yes. There we go.
Trying to make our way to the waterfalls.
Hopefully we'll make it. As you can see, look at this crazy. You see all these trees that looks like all of them are burned. Huh? Oh yeah, I'll show you some. Look at that. Beautiful way up there, and look at that way over there. Look at all those. Looks like all those burned and dried up too. So
it's a nice path, though.
Yeah, nice wide path.
Easy trail.
It's 3.4 miles, something like that. So we'll get there. We just passed a group with the little kids that said they went all the way, so we gotta make it.
A 4-year-old can walk all the way.
Yeah, we gotta make it.
Surely we can make it.
So, I'm sure we can. We bought food, we bought water. We should be fine. So we have enough energy to make it all the way. So, yeah. Beautiful day. It's not windy. It's weird how you get between certain areas. It gets colder, then it gets hot. So, alright. I don't think we're even halfway there yet, so here we go. Alright guys, we're back at it to give you an update of how the trip's going so far. And I think where we left off so far was on Monday. It was July 4th, and we drove to Grand Lake. We did some hiking. I think it's kind of where we ended off at. Hiking was super awesome. It was for me, it was super long because it was like 7 miles, and it was some steep. I'll post some video and pictures as we're talking of what we're doing and at the hike. But you'll see there's some pretty steep sections, and then the weather was great. You know, it didn't rain on us, did it?
It did not rain.
Huh.
It's the only day.
I think it's the only day it didn't rain on us. But but it was super awesome. We got to see some wild moose. Got to see several of those. Thank goodness that's really the only thing we saw. They warned of bears and mountain lions. We didn't see any of those. Thank goodness. But we did see lots of people on the trails. But of course we parked kind of far away from the actual trail itself. So we added a little extra on our hike. It was super fun. My feet hurt extremely bad afterwards for some reason, the tops of my feet. But that's another story. But we got done the hike, then we went to Grand Lake to hang out. Went and got some good food. It was some really good food. I can't even think of the name of the place we went to.
It was a barbecue.
It was a barbecue place. It was super good though. Mm-hmm. And then we got some really good ice cream while we were there. And then of course July 4th. And July 4th was nice. Just like a regular fireworks display, but it was super nice, you know. Finale was awesome. And then that was it for Monday. For the most part, nothing really went on that day. And then Tuesday, we told you every day we're going to a different coffee shop. And Tuesday we went to the bagel.
Coffee and bagel.
Yeah, coffee and bagel, which was really good. You actually really liked the bagel. We got everything bagels. And then we went, every day we've gone to the gym, walked to the gym, about 20-minute walk every morning. But did that and then got coffee afterwards, and then we went, what did we do Tuesday? Tuesday was the rapids. Whitewater Rapids.
Okay, yeah. It rained all morning.
It rained all morning, and they said they do it rain or shine, and they meant it. We put wetsuits on, and again, I'm gonna post some video. Do we have video? We don't have video of that.
We don't have video.
No, but we have pictures of that. And man, so this was intermediate, level 3, level 4 rapids, and they about scared us on the way there in the bus. Talking about all the dangers, and you don't want to get out of the boat, and how to do all these different things. And so we got our lessons, and
how to rescue each other.
Rescue yourself. It's pretty fun though. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Super exciting. It was super scary too, but it was super wet. It was pretty dang cold, which added to the level of excitement and adventure. So
it rained the whole time.
It pretty much rained the entire time. But being on the rapids didn't really matter because you don't know if it's coming from above or coming from down below. But anyway, it was super awesome.
I thought a wetsuit would keep you dry. It doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Now our guide, Will, was super awesome. He did a great job. Obviously because we didn't flip the boat, but he did a great job instructing us. And it was us and another couple, or were they a couple? Or brother and sister?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Anyway, super nice folks. So we did the rapids. That was super fun. Super exhausting though. And then finally get from the rapids. It was about a 45-minute drive.
I never felt like I was gonna fly out of it though.
No.
You were wedged in there
No.
really well.
And I know the 45-minute drive getting there and back was super windy roads, and I think I have some video of that, so I'll post that here as well so you guys can see. Man, the Jeep did really well on it, and it's the first time I've drove the Jeep on these kind of roads. They're really tight. I mean, you go from 45 to 10, depending on the tight curves, and it was super awesome. So it took me a little bit to figure out how to drive and if the Jeep was going to handle right, but it did great. Where was that at? Do you remember?
That was on the way there.
No, but where was the rapids? We went 45 minutes, but where was that at? What part or county or I can't remember.
Clear Creek.
Yeah. Anyway, that was super awesome. So then we got Wednesday. Wednesday we went to a different coffee shop, and this time we went to a place that was just down the way called the Bakery, and I thought it was really good. They're known for what they call their chimneys. It's a pastry. She didn't like pastries, but I had it. It has like a peanut butter filling, cinnamon outside, soft, super awesome. So I had that and a coffee, and then of course we worked out in the morning, and then what did we do? Oh, bike riding. So we rented bikes. We were gonna do the electric bikes, chose not to. We went with the regular cruisers, and we rode for about 2.5, almost 3 hours, and we went everywhere, all the way from one side, all the way to Safeway, to the other side to find some really, really cool trails. Finally, and then I'll post some video and some photos here showing you the trails. Man, we had a lot of good time on the trails, and of course, guess what? It rained. It rained. So I think it's rained on every event that we've gone on. But super pretty. You can see the beautiful tall trees, the water. The trails are just super awesome. We had a good time going through it. Now what was super awesome is if I would have known, we would have kept going even further because coming down was so much faster than going up, because literally coming down for miles, we didn't even have to touch the pedal. So it was just like
touching the brakes.
Yeah, just touching the brakes every once in a while. I felt the brake as you were doing turns and stuff. But that was super fun. So we did that. I had ice cream at another place, and then what did we do Wednesday night? Anything else Wednesday night? I don't think that's it.
Oh, we went to the movie.
Oh, that's right. We tried to go to the movies the day before, but evidently they only show 2 movies. It's Libby Cinema and here in WinterPark. And one is Lightyear, and the other movie was Minions. And so we wanted to go see Minions the day before, and we showed up about 15 or 20 minutes before the movie, and they were sold out. So well, that kind of ruined that. I guess we'll try another day. And so they only open until 4. So we went there a little after 4 because we were bike riding by there, and we got tickets for the 7:15 movie just to make sure. And it was, of course, packed. Thank goodness we bought tickets early. But that was actually pretty good. So that was fun. Oh, what we do? We went to the sweet shop before the movie to go find some. It was an old-fashioned sweet shop that had all kinds of, it was a candy store. They had all kinds of really cool treats. And so I got some gourmet popcorn. You got some, what'd you get?
I got some chocolate-covered peanuts.
Oh, yeah. So we had our own little snacks for the movie. And then, so that was Wednesday. And then now we're caught up to today, right? So today was the early day. We did hot air balloon, and let me tell you, that was super awesome. It was super awesome. We had to be there early, at 6 a.m. And it's one of the things that we wanted to do for a long time. My grandmother wanted to do it years and years ago, wasn't able to. And so that's one of the things I wanted to do for sure. And it was so beautiful. And again, I'm going to show you guys some video footage and some pictures of the experience as we're talking, because we got to see some really cool stuff. We got to see some, well, cows. Those all the
antelope.
And antelope. That's right. Cows, that was down below. But we were at elevation 11,500 feet, and we got to be almost 3,000 feet above ground level, and it was really, really beautiful. Got to see a lot of nice areas up in the balloon, and it surprised me how calm it was in the air. I mean, it felt like you were barely moving, but we're going, massive 10 miles an hour, 11 miles an hour, he said. But still, it was super calm, and if you guys get a chance to ever go do it, go do it. It's beautiful. It's a great experience. It was us and another 6 people. It was 8 of us all together, I believe.
There were 10.
Was there 10 of us?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. There was 10 of us. Wow. So it was 10 of us in one carriage. So that was super cool.
Room,
yeah, it was plenty of room. Oh yeah, we weren't cramped for space at all. So, but yeah, we did that this morning, and then of course we were going to go this afternoon to the WinterPark Lodge. Of course, it started to rain again. So tomorrow, guys, we're going to the WinterPark Lodge. We're going to do the gondolas. What else is it? They have the slides, rope course possibly. See what else is there, and then in the late afternoon, we're going to go to the. No, we have an appointment at the Hernando's at 6 for dinner.
We're gonna go to the
But
spa.
before that, we're going to the spa. We're going the
Sulphur Hot Springs.
The Sulphur Hot Springs. So we'll see what that's about. We want to do the hot springs. They have several different ones.
Like 23 pools.
Yeah, they walk us. We're excited about that. So this trip has been so fun so far. There's so much stuff to do. I know it started out being about the Jeep a little bit too, but we hardly drive anywhere since we've been there. We walk everywhere, or we rent bikes and stuff. So it's been so much fun. For anybody that's looking to do a trip to WinterPark, I highly recommend it, especially this time of year. It rains a little bit, but you know what? It rains a little bit every day, but it doesn't rain the entire day. So, like right now, it's beautiful, but it was raining for, I don't know, half an hour this afternoon, off and on. So,
a couple hours.
Anyway, guys, hopefully show you guys some more footage as we go along. We still have Friday, and then we'll close this thing out with a drive going home early on Saturday. So, anyway, guys, hope you stay tuned in to the rest of the video, and hope I have some more cool stuff to show you guys. So, stay tuned in, and we'll see you guys as we can go. See you. All right, guys. So finally, last day, Friday. Actually, today is Saturday, but the last day on the trip was Friday, which was yesterday, and we went to WinterPark Resorts. So at WinterPark, they had actually before we went to WinterPark, we went to the fourth and final coffee shop, which was funny because it was the one that we were going to go to first on the trip, and we ended up moving it to last on the trip. And guess what? It was our favorite one. We should have. If we would have went that one first, we probably would have went there more than once. But it's called Moonfrog. And what's funny is I can't remember the names of half the other ones that we went to besides the bagel and coffee one. But the Moonfrog was great. I have to say, I had the mocha, and it was the best mocha I've ever had of all the places locally. You had, what'd you have? Because you said you liked yours more.
I just said regular coffee, but it was so smooth. It was so good.
Yeah. It was a cool little shop too, so shout out to Moonfrog at WinterPark. They were good. We should have went there again, but we ran out of time, and we shouldn't have waited until the last day to go to that one, evidently. So anyway, so we went there after the gym, of course, and then got some food together and went right out to WinterPark, right?
The guy at the Moonfrog is the one that gave you the impression of how amazing the slide is and how fast you could go.
It's true.
He planted the seed.
Yeah. He asked where we were going for the day, the cashier, and we told him we were going to WinterPark Lodge, or WinterPark Resort. And he goes, "Oh, you got to ride the slide. I think it's so awesome. You can ride up on the tops of the walls and this kind of thing."
Really fast.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, we go to WinterPark Resort, which was fun. So we got to do the gondolas, and as we talk, I'll show you some different parts of WinterPark. But they had the cool gondolas, tons of bike riders there. Holy cow! I mean, anybody and everybody with a bike is there with their mountain bike, and they got some people out there take the mountain biking serious. There's some serious. I recognize a lot of them high-end brands and full suspension front and back, and then people spend some bucks on some bikes. But there's some really, really nice trails out there, and obviously that's why. But the guys were able to go on the gondolas with their bikes and take them all the way up the mountain, and then ride the hills, come back down, and do it again. And we just went up and checked out the scenery, and we got a few photos here from when we got to the top of the mountain. There was a restaurant up there, and then we got a little bit of video footage of some of the guys on bikes on the trails. It was super cool. I mean, anybody that's into biking, man, what a great place to go biking. Holy cow. Maybe we almost got a bike. We thought about it, but I mean, you really need all the gear too. But I guess they rent that as well. So but so many people bring their own. So anyway, after the gondolas, we rode the slide, the Alpine Slide, and you have to go up this. It's not the gondola, but they call it the arrow.
It's a ski lift.
It's a ski lift, and you go up top of the mountain, and then you grab your cart or your slide thing that's got wheels on it. And the way it works is you got this shift thing, and press forward is accelerate. It goes as fast as you can let it go. Hold it in the middle. It applies some braking. And then pull it all the way towards you, brakes. Now it doesn't brake instantly, but it definitely slows you down. So anyway, it was my first time, and I go in the fast lane, of course, because why would I ever go the slow lane to start off with?
When you push it forward, wheels come down, and that's what makes you go
Ah.
fast. Little wheels come down.
Yeah,
So I looked at it upside down. When you hold it in the middle, there's like no wheels, no brakes. It's just a glide, and then you pull back for the grade.
Yeah.
Push forward, you got those wheels, and you can go fast.
I might have had mine forward the entire time because I thought, man, I'm gonna go as fast as I can in this bad boy. And I got some pictures to prove. It didn't turn out so well. I flew off one of the edges because it tilted over, and I went to brace with my left arm and slid down a little bit and scraped me up pretty good. So got a little bit of skin missing. So hurts like heck. So a little bit off my knee, my whole left side, a little bit on my knuckles. So I did ride it again now. I did ride it again. And I did not ride the slower one. I rode the same exact one, but I did apply some braking.
You had some caution.
I had some caution.
Some healthy fear.
Yes, but it was still fun.
$10 for a tube appointment in the
but
shop.
but you can turn them over. I proved that. Yeah, I'm sure some people saw it, but hey, it is what it is. It hurt like heck though, man. God, it burned so bad. And it still burns. I got a stupid cover on it now, a bunch of ointment. Yeah, it's gonna leave a mark.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. So what else we do at WinterPark? We do the gondolas. We watched the biking. We went through some shops. You got your sweatshirt, hoodie kind of thing. No, it's not really a hoodie, just a sweatshirt, souvenir. Of course, it seems I've watched a little bit of this video as I was making it, and it seems like we've ate ice cream a few times. I mentioned ice cream a few times, so of course we had ice cream.
The last of
now,
ice cream.
yeah, the last of the ice cream. One of the shops we went to, and we went early on in the afternoon.
We went right after the boo boo to make it better.
And it shortly after we left, they put a sign up said out of ice cream. So everybody else, huh? But what else? Is that what else we do at WinterPark?
That's really it.
That's really it, huh? Yeah. And then we were hoping for some entertainment back at our lodge, but ended up being they were setting up for a art show, which was going to be today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, so not on Friday night. So we ended up actually after our dinner. By the way, our dinner, that's what Hernando's was stinking awesome. So anybody that goes out to WinterPark, you got to go to Hernando's for pizza. It is really, really good pizza. We had breadsticks, pizza, and you said the best dessert, the chocolate brownie sundae, whatever it was.
Ice cream, yeah.
Ice cream. It was so good. We probably should have split that. Probably should have split the pizza, but we both had our own pizza and a dessert, and we were busting at the seams. But it was really good. So we had pizza, and then we went to downtown area, and because we waited till last minute, or I waited till last minute to try to get some sort of souvenir. I'm not a big shirt guy for souvenirs, so I got another mug. And thank goodness, everything closes early in WinterPark because of COVID. And they were having a little performance downtown by our lodge.
It's not because of COVID. It's because they can't get any help hired.
Since COVID, right, is what the lady was saying.
Workers.
And so their hours have dramatically changed. They usually are closed by 5 or 7. But because of this performance, they were open from 6 to 8, so a little bit longer. So thank goodness they were. So I was able to get a coffee mug souvenir. So other than that, that was it. And then we left, got everything packed up, got up at 3:30, out by 4:30, and we're on the road back to Oklahoma. So fun trip to WinterPark. I had a good time. There's a lot of stuff to do. Can't imagine what it's like actually in the winter with snow there. So,
We're not gonna find out.
But do it.
We're not gonna find out.
We're not gonna find out. So anyway, guys, welcome back to a little video. This is all we have for today. Just to show you guys a trip. Anybody's thinking about going to Colorado or check out WinterPark, that was a great place for us. It's recommended by a friend of mine, and it's actually a good recommendation. So I had a good time. Stayed at a good lodge and lots of good food, good entertainment, good places to go. Gym wasn't bad. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.